Hey there, I'm doing alright. My preparation for NAC is going pretty well, and I'm really excited to meet people there. I can't believe it's less than a week away now. I'm really glad that people are picking up on OPA, and I know there are a few other people who are trying it out right now, but we'll see if it becomes mainstream. I'm hoping to personally get fast enough that I can put some pressure on the top solvers to start implementing it, but for now, only time will tell. Yeah, so I'm competing in all 17 events, which is what I always do at championships. But the ones that I'm focused on specifically right now, 4 blind and 5 blind, because I have a very high chance to win those. Multi-blind, because it's a pretty open podium and I want to try and get onto that. 4x4, because I think I can beat my PR average and I want to show off OPA some more. And Square 1, because I've recently learned full PBL and I want to get some more practice using it in comp. I'm not really sure why I'm so good at the trivia, because I don't really actively search out that knowledge very much. I think it just comes down to my brain naturally picking up random information really easily, and that's just why I'm able to recall so many facts on the fly. I'm sure a lot of people in the cubing community already know this, but I am a high-level Mario speedrunner. I'm currently 4th place in the original Super Mario Bros. Any percent. And I currently hold several world records in the lost levels as well.
Alright, hello. I've been doing pretty well. Been spending so much time practicing for North American Champs, and I've been talking to a lot of my friends who are also going. Just super hyped to see everybody, and competing is also something I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, so my goals for the comp include winning 3 blind. I think that would be really, really cool, and potentially even setting a world record while I'm at it is something I would love to do. I also want a podium in at least one other event and have a successful seminar, since I'm doing one about 3x3 blindfolded with some of my best friends Noah Swore and Elliot Kobolansky. But another goal I have, and I think it's the most important, is to not get too caught up in the competing aspect of things and just really allow myself to have a great time hanging out with so many people. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so when I do high pressure events like blind, I kind of just try to tell myself to focus on the memorization, and sometimes the nerves are kind of out of my control, but I think just having a lot of practice really, really helps. Simulating competitions in myself at home can help you to adjust to the pressure, but overall just like practicing a lot and going to as many comps as you can really, really helps with getting used to the pressure.
All right, welcome back, guys. Sorry about the technical difficulties. So we're in the midst of 5x5 right now, and we're actually looking at Patrick Pons.
So actually, right before this, right off stream, we actually have Maddie getting a 40-second single.
Yeah, on that other station that's up right now.
So
very fast.
Really fast. We're gonna see how Patrick does on this solve. He's already on 3x3 stage, approaching OLO, so hopefully sub 50 here. Oh, he's got to get 48. Nice solve by Patrick.
Yeah, so I believe on the other station right now, it looks like Bill Wing is coming up and about to start his inspection. So that's going to be exciting.
So Bill Wang is currently second on the side sheet with a 44.85 average.
Effectively first place.
Basically. So he is first seeded. So let's see if he can keep up that same speed here.
I would not want to be that kid on the left. Like, it's just intimidating. Sometimes it's intimidating.
So Bill Wang is also going to do the cue behind the table, making it hard for us to do some commentary, but we can vaguely see that
just finished up centers.
Yeah, he's on with centers.
So that was like 17-second split for centers. The guy on the left is 5. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I should probably hold it closer to myself.
You just put it on your neck.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's.
Going sub 40 single. Oh. Okay, Maddie's also going.
So Maddie's going. Bill's about to finish up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think Bill's gonna cross the 50-second mark a little bit here. Alright, 52. He's not. I think that's all right for him. I'm not too happy about that.
One second.
Maddie's almost basically finished the centers, approaching 3x3 stage. Actually, Maddie's still on edge pairing right now. And in the bottom left, we also see Kevin Hayes, legendary big cubes speed solver, just about to start his 5x5. As I mentioned before, Kevin Hayes has been practicing recently after finding out Max Park is not here. So, Maddie seems to have. Did he finish? No, he finished. So
Yeah,
that's
he
just
finished.
the warm-up cube.
Yeah, that's the warm-up cube.
Yeah, so
We
we got 50-52. That's going to be pretty good for him.
This is a very, very fast group. This is where all the top dogs are competing right now.
Everyone's here.
We have yet to see Luke Tixon from the Pacific Northwest. Shout out to Cube Dude. How are you doing? Gil, how are you?
Backer Vancouver, that is Kevin Hayes.
Oh, yes. Why is Max Park not there? Because, he's not here.
Yeah, he made an Instagram post recently, yesterday actually, just some personal reasons.
Yeah.
He could not be here, so he probably won't be going to any major competitions this month. Hoping he's all right.
And you know
Wishing all the
what?
best for him.
Yeah, you know what? There's so many reasons to not go to these things sometimes. Like, I almost didn't come because
Yeah.
I just thought it was a little bit too much to handle.
Yeah, I think for the top performance, people need a break. So
Yep.
Definitely understandable. Bill
All right.
Wang's going to come up again right over here.
He wanted to give others a chance at first place.
Yeah.
Sukant, cool. You are correct. Luke Tixon is the Hoya god.
How many people use Hoya?
In the top of the rankings for 4 and 5, I can't imagine too many.
Is
I
it just Luke? Or?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's just Luke, but I'm sure there's more.
Yeah,
I'm sure
makes
there's
sense.
more. I believe our friendly YouTuber, SpeedCube Review, he does use Hoya. I think.
Yeah. Luke is the fastest Hoya. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
All right, so Bill on edges. His centers were a lot faster this time. Looks like it was like 16-ish, a little bit faster than last time.
He's also using Redux here.
I have not seen too many people use Yao
Yeah.
so far. Juliet uses Hoya. Oh, gotcha. Hoya himself has a sub 50 average. Probably, I would imagine so. I actually do not know Hoya. I don't even know Hoya's full name to check their profile, to be quite honest.
Alright, so Bill gets a 45 here.
Right,
So how that
right.
goes, I wanna
Pretty
see the rest,
fast.
I want to see the rest of Maddie's average as well, because he got a 40 single, but this other solve was a low 50. So
Yeah.
let's see. But again, this is also the first round of 5x5. So, well, actually, so the seeding won't be too important here. But
Right, and
Right now.
just to keep in mind, like also 5x5 is a more difficult event to hold as a staff member with the scrambles and everything. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of time in between solves sometimes for missed scrambles.
yeah, 5x5, you have to actually make sure the scramble is correct, but it's also a long scramble. So
Yes. All right, so we got Patrick coming up.
let's go, Patrick.
I mean, Patrick, he looks like he's got a tattoo there as well. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Patrick. Looks like you got a little center cap pop there. I believe when they come to solve later. Katie Hull, she uses Yao. So definitely one of the fastest Yao users that I know. Patrick is taking his time there, not gonna lie. Oh, Patrick is using Yao. All right, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that looked a little bit different than Redux. And looks like Patrick's about to wrap up. He's on like last 2 edges, it looks like.
Yeah.
And a 3x3 stage at 37. So this is gonna be quite a fast solve right now. Oh man, A perm.
Pretty good. That's good.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
That will do it.
That's
my favorite.
5-0 for Patrick. Nice.
Got Kevin Hayes wrapping up right now.
We really have all the fast people.
Yeah, everyone. So I think if we're looking at people, I don't know where Omar Elabon is. You can correct me if I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, but he is the second fastest Canadian for 5x5 today. So hopefully we'll get to catch him as well.
Yeah. Kevin Hayes with 55.
Kevin Hayes with a 55.
Maybe in his current stay with just practicing just now is probably pretty decent for him. His comp here is like a 47, so not too shabby.
Right. Omar already competed. Oh, gotcha. Omar is competing in the staff round.
55.35 average.
Right. Yes, there are some staff rounds in the early on, so that the staff is more readily available to help, and less rotations are needed throughout the day.
So far, I mean, I feel like Patrick has been getting some pretty good solves, pretty good averages so far. Bill's been doing all right. I can see Patrick, but Patrick overtaking Bill. But we can see. We'll see. They're only a few solves in.
Patrick has a tendency to, solve a lot faster than what we see on the site sheet.
Yeah.
His Megamink solves are really fast too.
Patrick's pretty consistent, I feel like.
All right, so Maddie with a 51.21. Why would a staff round affect the number of cube rotations? Not cube rotations, movement of staff members. Because if you don't do a staff round, there is a pro to having it. The pro is that your staff members no longer need to compete in a group.
He was joking.
Oh, you can tell I can't tell.
So off screen, we saw Bill get a 57. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to first seed this round.
Bill,
My money's on Patrick.
Yeah.
Or possibly Maddie as well.
Maddie is he's right on that fringe around like 49.50 so far. I don't recall seeing like a solve that was much faster at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to see Max, Ari, and Pearson. I don't know if you know Ari, but they're quite fast as well.
Yeah, very fast.
I heard Ari did some parity avoidance on 4x4. I have no idea if that's true.
Oh, I did not know that.
And
I swear, every hour I'm learning about a new person that does OLO parity avoidance.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Did Max Shell go? I don't think Max Shell is gone yet.
49.01. Yeah, Ari has the fastest OP avoidance 4x4 average. Gotcha. He uploaded the video. Yeah, that is ridiculous, if I do say so myself.
Kevin's still on edges here.
Yeah.
I think he's probably not going to look too hot for him.
It was a joke. He got 0 parodies. Oh, gotcha. I mean, I wasn't sure. I would not have been surprised at this point. Although I do know that it is quite arduous to pull off parody avoidance.
Who does parody avoidance? So, I think we had a list before. Stanley. We had Tommy Cherry doing it at some point during the last round.
Sam Fang.
Sam Fang does it.
Okay.
Martin Egdahl apparently does it as well.
Yeah.
So the list is going on and on.
All right, so Maddie's going right now.
Yeah, Max does not, but who knows? Maybe give it a few months and he will learn to do it.
Also, a little bit of recap on the 4x4 first round. If you guys didn't catch earlier in the stream, Maddie was in first place so far. He has a 24-11. average for 4x4, and Bill and Ari are up next with a 25 and a 26 average, respectively. So very close so far. And Patrick, this feels like his 5th solve.
Yeah, I think it's his.
This
I think
feels
this
like
is
his
his
solve,
fifth
yeah.
solve.
Ooh, wow.
Maddie with a 43. That's
Yeah, Maddie had a faster solve too, so I think that 43.
that's counting 43.
Yeah.
So.
That is quite impressive. So Bill here in the picture-in-picture as well as you guys are watching.
This doesn't look
It's not the fastest.
terribly fantastic for Bill.
Yeah, but he's doing 3x3.
At
Yeah,
48,
yeah,
that's fine.
efficient.
So.
Maddie,
What is BPA?
best possible
Best
average,
possible
because
average,
Maddie's
okay,
done
okay.
with 4 solves, I
I see, I
believe.
see.
Yeah, so it's something that you can calculate now.
Okay. Wait, this is really good for Patrick.
Yeah, this
So
is
he's on,
last
no, he's on. Okay, so I missed
4
that. I
last
thought
4
he-
edges right now.
I
Yeah.
know he's on last 2 edges at like 27 seconds.
Not
seconds.
quite. Yeah, that would have been a little bit ridiculous. Oh,
It's still pretty good. 44.
Jesus.
Okay.
Can Patrick PB here? 46.33 average on the psych sheet.
Yeah. Anyone can check. If anyone in
Yeah,
chat
Patrick
can calculate
cannot
that,
PB.
Cannot PB.
Yeah, it was close. He got some really fast solves, way faster than 46. So,
Looking around, we also have not on stream. We also have Zach White of.
I think he's gonna
South
get
Region.
sub me. Is this Brandon? Is this You change your name. You do Yao, right? I'm trying to remember your name, bro.
This is
Brandon Cubes,
That's
yeah.
Brandon Cubes.
Is that you?
That's not me.
Oh,
That's Brandon,
oh.
that's Brandon Nunez.
What's up, Nunez Life? How are you? Patrick is fast today. Patrick is fast boy right now.
Yeah. 45.48 PR.
All right, so we got Kevin coming up. So not Kevin's best average. But it does look like that we're reaching the conclusion of this group. Just a couple of people. It looks like on the side he wasn't on the stream today, but it looks like Jared Stinson from the Southeast as well was competing. He got a 56. Mega God himself.
Yeah, Jared's pretty good at big cubes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Who's nicknamed not Kevin? That is Michael Young.
No, it's not Kevin.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes. All right, so we got Maddie coming up now. Yeah, Patrick has been doing some serious 5x5 improvement. All right, so unfortunately, it looks like we won't be able to catch much of Maddie's solve. Yeah. But you know what? I mean, that's a thing. Like the cube is really big, so and it takes a lot of time. So
We should have a regulation that requires them to keep the cube up.
yeah, I mean,
I'd support this.
I mean, yeah, like once you're solving for a long time, there's like literal stress to hold the cube up. Like it's not like, oh, I'm solving it in 20 seconds. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit different. So Kevin Hayes with a 52, 51.
Kevin's looking at a low, mid 50 average.
Yeah,
It's
for
gonna
sure.
Be,
More than
I mean,
sufficient.
that's gonna be enough to make the second round.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if you want some practice, let's see how he goes there.
Right, and the previous group that was up, so Ben was he's currently in first place. That's uploaded in WCA Live right now. Yeah, and Maddie has a 53.99. That, I believe, is his worst solve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Patrick is probably coming up on first here.
All right, so Bill is doing the solve right now. Yep. And, you know, honestly, like, I think Bill has a really good shot to be first place at the end of 5x5 finals, but it looks like Patrick is the clear-cut favorite right now.
Yeah.
You-
It's the first round.
Yeah.
That
The predict the 5x5 podium. Now, I'm not a guessing man, but I'm just going to assume that Patrick is somewhere in there.
Bill with a 53. All right. Yeah. So I assume Patrick's probably up there. But yeah, I think that's it for this group. And so me, Michael, and I will take a short break. We're gonna take a short break on the stream, and we'll be joined by Keaton in the next section
Yeah.
of 5x5. So,
It was nice chatting with y'all, and Keaton will be with you guys in a little bit then.
yeah. See you later, guys.
Oh yeah, perfect. Look at me, bringing up the rear.
All 15.
Oh, wow, Brad.
I did so bad. I'm on the first solve. I was doing like, not good, but I was like looking at like maybe a 530, 545, and then I messed up a parity alg, and then I fixed everything, and then I messed up the same parity alg again. Then I got finally. Yeah,
No, he's not. He is Canadian. Yes. Yes.
All the same? Like
Yeah.
everywhere?
I think I'm ready to go at any point. I don't think the stream has anything. There's no cubers going. No, I'll be here. I'll remove the chairs over to the correct positions. Daniel Karnock is coming. So just give me right now, and you can add him.
Sorry, my mouth vibration is not here. Are you ready to transition like this?
Sure.
I'll look over here. Make sure it's how you want it.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to be joined by Daniel Karnock momentarily as we transition between 5x5 Group 2 to 5x5 Group 3. We're still waiting for a couple of people on the red stage who are off camera right now, so we're going to be coordinating everything correctly, and then we'll be moving on to the next groups. But I hope that you guys have been having a good stream today. Make sure you guys also go and compete at !compete to do the online portion of this competition. Even if you guys are here at the venue, it's a great warm-up and it gets you guys in that competing mood. That'll help you guys perform well in competition. Shout outs to the chat. Yes, Azteca is down bad. Thank you for helping us out with some clarifications in chat. We'll be showing results today from both the live portion of this competition as well as the online portion. The online portion is unofficial, and it generally consists of people that are not at this competition. But if you are interested in competing alongside some of the fastest in North America, I think it'd be a great opportunity. And shout out to people down in chat: Jacob, Sukant, Dinah, Space_Cuber06, Gil.
Alright, we are now calling up the next groups of 5x5. That's group 3 blue and group 3 red. Please bring up your puzzles to the blue and red stage respectively. Additionally, we are also calling up the first group for 5x5 blindfolded downstairs in the Frontenac Ballroom or the yellow stage. To get there, you go down the escalators and are walking straight ahead. Again, that is 5x5 blindfolded, group 1, downstairs on the yellow stage. Please submit your keys.
All right, that's an announcement. We're going to take a quick break right here, show you guys a quick 5x5 intro animation, and we'll be back in just 1 second. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. We are figuring out a couple things right now, and in addition, we're waiting for some people to go up and submit their cubes for 5x5 Group 3 on the blue and red stages here. A couple of things going down in chat. Shout out to Damien, aka Cubologist. He's the true legend, which helps us make this stream look like it's as professional as we want it to. Also down in chat, shout out Leo73244 for redeeming this shout out, as well as donating 100 bits. Five by five winners. I think a front runner would be Maddie. I think another front runner would be Patrick. I'm not think Kevin Hayes is probably not the kind of person you'd expect to be doing 5x5 podiuming. Bill is also pretty highly ranked up there. So I would think about Patrick and I would think about Maddie as the two main people. Up on stage right now, we're going to be bringing on Katie Hall. Shout out Katie for being the first interview of this competition, at least scheduled. We had Vishwa on last night. Shout out Vishwa. I'm sure many of you down in chat know who Vishwa is after spending enough time on Twitch. Vincenzo Cecchini. I don't really know that much about him, but he's very, very fast at square one. So, at least when it comes to that, Vincenzo is very speedy. First sub 6, I think, if I remember correctly. Either him or Nathan Dwyer. But either way, very, very fast cuber. And to be honest, I remember watching one of his world record averages where he needed a really good solve on the last time in order to get world record average, and he seemed very calm. And that's very impressive. Because that's not an easy thing. Katie Hull right now on 3x3. No, she's still on edge pairing at 43. She's just moving to 3x3 stage now. It'll be below 50, should be fine. It's the first round anyway, and as always, the goal of the first round is to make it to the next round, especially at a major. When there's cash on the line, there's a title on the line, you solve differently than you do normally. You focus on not necessarily going all out. And that changes your perspective in terms of the goals that you're having. Obviously, a faster time is better overall, but Usually people are not trying to pressure themselves into crazy solutions. Luke Tixon, he's a big Hoya user, all the way up to 7x7. So he's definitely a unicorn when it comes to that. Right, 52.54. And then moving on to Max Shao, who seems to be good at pretty much every event that we highlight him on. Coming up after 5x5 is one-handed, my specialty. I already competed earlier today. I got a 13.02 average. Given that I competed at 8 in the morning and I'm fairly tired, I'm satisfied with that result. And I'll make sure to get plenty of sleep next couple of nights in order to stay nice and healthy and get a lot of energy for the second round, which is on Sunday. So there's a pretty big amount of time in between these. Max right now is going to be finishing edge pairing. He's still not. He's doing his last 4 right now, from the looks of it. There we go. He's finishing up right now, and it looks like he's doing some Yao variations. The cross is at least already done, so he's going into it pretty fast, and you get a nice sub-1 time. Hey, you okay over there? Max Shao's like Martin Egdahl. I don't think Martin Egdahl is that much older than Max Shao, to be honest. And Max pretty good square one too. So Space Q, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I think there's a huge difference between weekly live streams, which are fun and relaxed and casual, and a literal once in every 2 years kind of event. It shouldn't surprise you that much. But shout out the usual crew over at TheCubicle. Shout out Jules, Phil, Damien, of course, who's in chat. These guys are putting a lot of work in to make sure that not only do you guys have a great purchasing and shopping experience at TheCubicle.com, exclamation point giveaway, but you also see contributions to the community in many other ways. And weekly live streams are another good part of that. Dinah, I'm not 100% sure, but he does not seem that much older than Max. We got Nicholas Nang going on right now over on the blue stage with Luke Tixon. Nicholas Nang actually, I think originally competed in only Megaminx and then added 6x6. And then apparently he's also doing a couple other events, including 5x5. He's got a nice, smooth turning style. He still uses Redux. But I quite enjoy that turning style, actually. This is a good looking solve for Luke right now. There you go. That's almost 10 seconds faster than the last time he had on stream. Oh, if you guys want to see cool cool WCA profiles, look up Takao Hashimoto. He's done only Megaminx and Square One. We're going to take a quick break right now. My co-caster is here. We're going to get him set up, and then we're going to be right back. So we are going to transition real fast, and I will see you guys in just 1 second. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I found a co-caster.
Hello, I've been located.
So his name is Daniel Karnock. You may
Hi.
also know him as TheCubicle.
If you look hard enough, you'll find me. I'm here to cast. I'm here to present you guys some beautiful solves. We have some. What do we have? 5x5 by Katie Hull. What is Katie Hull about to do? She's about to finish her second.
Solve a cube.
Is she on centers right now? That's for sure. Last 4.
I think she's on Yao edges. She does Yao edges on top.
Here we have Luke Tixon. Yao edges on top. I'm used to doing Yao edges on left. I feel like Yao edges on
I
top.
think she's the only one who does it. I think she also does cross on top for 3x.
That doesn't
And does a
seem-
very awkward sort of Y2 to bring her cross down.
Well, I wish her the best of luck with that method, but
She's faster than you are.
you know what? I'll take it. Nothing to complain about. On the other hand, Luke uses Hoya, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, we were talking about that a little bit earlier as well.
Insane. His turning is just very clean, very fast, capable of very fast bursts of speed.
So, how have you been doing this competition so far?
Me? You're asking
Yeah,
me?
Tell me about it.
Well, I mean, today is let's just say today is more of a relaxing day for me. I don't really have to compete that much.
I mean, you're done with your main event until
That's
Sunday.
that's for sure. Yeah.
Tell us about Square One.
So Square One, basically, it was an interesting time. So it was like first thing in the morning yesterday for first round, and then second round was like last thing in the evening yesterday. So I came into like yesterday thinking like, okay, I'm going to be doing my main event on like the bookends of the day. I'm going to be experimenting with how I do with my headspace, with like hours of competing, and honestly, I did well. I'm happy with how I did. I handled the pressure, and I'm excited to compete with these young guys, with the kids.
You're not that old.
I'm the oldest in the top 10.
Okay. All right. Make me feel old.
Hey man, you didn't.
It's,
What am I
it's
supposed?
okay.
Speaking of which,
It's
speaking
okay.
of not old, we got Max Xiao.
Max has been getting the sort of low to mid 50s right now.
Max is just good at everything, man. That goes without saying, but I'll say it.
Chad was saying earlier that Max was like a mini Martin Egdahl.
He really is. He's like the American Martin.
I was saying Martin Egdahl is not that old.
I mean, he is younger than Martin, so
This is
the
true,
comparison
sure.
is bound to happen.
Sure.
Yeah, Max was like pulling out some 130s and 6x6, like no big deal. Like
That's a pretty substantial difference between sort of what I think of as a fast 5x5 solve. I don't think Max is slow, but I think of like sub 50s as fast.
Yeah.
For 130s for 6, I think of that as fast as well. So,
all right, not the best solve from Max. He's definitely had better.
but to make the second round on the psych sheet is 105, and in practice it's probably going to be like 108 or 107. So, I will not make it. I'm fairly confident. I got a 110 average.
Yeah, Max, Katie are all very safe, I suppose.
Yeah.
Nicholas Neng as well. He's very consistent at 5x5 and very efficient. I've heard he doesn't turn like too fast, but he just wastes no time looking at pieces and not pausing at all, which is a very unique solving style.
I like his turning. I think it's aesthetically pleasing to watch. There's some cubers like Yu Nakajima who I really enjoy just watching for
Oh,
the sake of watching their solves. There's this one old Yu Nakajima video from 2013 that is now unlisted.
Oh no.
It's just a 105 5x5 average that he just does and just films it and posts it to YouTube. I would watch that video for
Hours on end.
yeah, I mean, it was just satisfying to watch. He's got a nice, clean turning style.
Yeah.
Now all he has is his 3x3 stuff, which, obviously makes a lot of sense, but
When I was more into 3x3 for inspiration, if I wanted to warm up, I would watch videos by Seung Hook Nam. Because his turning
yeah.
is just, it was just so perfect. It was like contagious. Like you looked at it and then you're like, I am him.
Yeah, shout out Sung Hyuk Nam for finishing military service.
Dude, congrats, bro. That's very impressive.
He's discharged recently.
Maybe he'll go back to breaking records. Who knows?
Go back to living a life.
That's true. Max Park here? No, Max Park unfortunately is not attending this competition.
I definitely just bumped the mic. John CR is doing some football emotes in chat.
Oh, we've got Brendan. Hello, Brendan. Hello, Sukant. How y'all doing? It's good to see familiar faces in chat.
When was the last time you streamed on Twitch?
Honestly, I streamed like a couple weeks ago back when I was at home, and that isn't going to stop because I'm just going to be at home for the summer and just steadily streaming, trying to make some progress in life, and you'll see me streaming, and it'll be fun. You'll just be on the couch, and you'll be like, whoa, TheCubicle is playing Rubik's Cube.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
That's all you can do.
Shout out Caleb Hoover down in chat. So, we have 3 days between Square 1 Round 2 and Square 1 Round 3. Are you doing anything in particular in these 3 days to prepare mentally, to practice? And do you have any sort of things you're trying to avoid doing?
Well, it's
Just
definitely
solve
it's a huge mental game in my opinion, and I think a lot of it is confidence based.
Okay.
And I'm just really grateful. I think I'm in a very unique position where I'm grateful to be in this like top in the final round, but I'm also like experienced enough to know that regardless of how I do, I've seen both outcomes.
You've won and you've lost.
Yeah, so why not just do it and shamelessly try my best?
2017 World Championship bronze medalist Daniel Carno.
Thanks to this guy's pep talk.
I didn't do anything.
You thought you did it.
So Nicholas Nang.
Oh, Nicholas Nang is turning.
perfectly hiding his cube from us.
Maybe we can get some sort of refraction angle through his phone. Although he doesn't seem to have set up the most optimal angle on his phone either.
So this is one thing I noticed earlier. Nick Nang has his phone dangling like this with the screen facing up. And so if it ever falls out and the screen faces up, it's an automatic DNF.
Danger
He's
zone.
looking at a screen that's on.
That looks like danger.
Scary stuff.
Just a reminder to not film yourself with a screen facing you in competition. 'Cause that's one easy way to get yourself DNF'd.
Who is that? I
good
can't see a
question.
face. I can't see a head.
They're very,
They're sneaky.
they're unidentified right now. It's like a locked character in a video game right now. We can't tell who they are.
I really have no idea.
Chat, let's play a fun game. Who is the solver in front of us? Any identifying features?
I mean, name that cuber.
Name that cuber. You know, there's a fun game that I play with cubers sometimes at dinner tables, or not dinner tables, but at dinners, and it's guess the cuber, and
Yeah.
just with only yes or no questions, you have to guess the cuber that someone's thinking of. And it's a fun little game. You can go like deep, you can go well known. It's really your game. Calvin's nodding at me like, yeah, he's played this with me.
I got one for you.
Oh boy,
It's not a yes or no. I
Okay.
think that's gonna be a little too
a little too
complicated
tedious.
with chat.
I understand.
But there's one cubicle employee whose first sub 10 was retroactively invalidated.
You had to say it like that. All right, for those of you who don't understand, back in the heyday of our good friend Damien Bias.
Shout out Damien. He's in chat.
Hi, Damien. I took it upon myself to not switch the groups, was it? When I was scrambling.
Come on, it happens to everyone.
It happens to everything. I'm just speaking facts. I'm trying to remember. And then what happened was I scrambled Damien's cube. He solved it officially, and got a 9-second solve.
Yes.
Everyone was jubilated. It was as if a worldly panacea had been released, a cure for all. Everyone was happy. It was like everyone's birthday. And then disaster struck. I realized the scrambles had not been replaced. Oh boy. Sweat started running down my face. My knees were shaking. I didn't know what to do. I was nauseous. Damien comes over to me and he's like, in tears. He's like, I literally called my mom.
I think he actually did.
He did. I'm not even joking. Damien was like, he's like, I literally called my mother to tell you that I got a 9. To tell her, and now I have to tell her that it's DNF'd. And that was so sad. And to this day, Damien's like, hey Daniel, you wanna give me a 9? And I'm like, oh man, I don't know how to make you up. I don't know how to make up for that. But it's hilarious.
Yeah, I actually was not thinking that you were the one that had the scrambles. As I was saying that, and only when you started laughing did I realize, like, oh crap, it actually is Daniel Karnock that was responsible for that.
Nicholas with a 56, pretty nice for him. Not good, not terrible.
I'm interested in Luke Tixon because he's got a 50, I think a 46, and a 54, amongst other times. And in particular, I think he would be in the running for a decent placement.
Luke Greiser with almost a sub 1 single. Yesterday he got a PR 7x7, I think single and average. So he's definitely making some steps with his personal big cube progress.
So paying attention to chat for a second, shout out Benicio Cuber for redeeming 1,000 cubicle tokens. For Welcome to Tuesday, we are now going to be starting 5x5 on cubing at home. You guys can follow along with the stream. !compete will get you there. Also, cubingathome.com/NAC2022. Luke with a 43. That is a good time.
Whoa.
That means that he's going to have that counting 46. I think he's sort of a sleeper kind of pick for this.
Yeah, he's definitely like a dark horse that people don't really know about.
And he's been PBing in 6x6 and 7x7 at this competition right now.
Wow,
so
wow.
He's got some good results. That 43 actually is his comp PB, so shout out Luke.
That's a PR single for Luke right there.
Maybe close to PB average as well.
I think we have Hassan Kanani right here on the right, and Dan Pastushkov.
Shout out Das Cubing.
Das Cubing. This guy I am sharing a room with. He is the man. Hassan on 3x3 stage, looking like a 115-ish kind of solve. Ooh, H-perm. Whoa!
What? One.
Everyone put ones in chat. Ones in chat for Hassan Kanani. Ones in chat, everybody.
Wow. Actually, hold up. I want to take a picture of that.
That's cool.
Please, phone.
It looks like
phone
a
camera,
glitch.
open it.
He's gonna reset. No. Okay, chat's going crazy.
I love it.
That's all you need to do. Just tell chat to do something and they do.
Ironically, I love it.
Me too. I love numerology.
Do you know about the chocolate?
The chocolate?
Yeah, so if your time ends in 00, Europe, they give you a chocolate bar.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a small one.
Wait, that's so cute. Like anywhere in Europe?
I think it's mostly like Central Europe, Germany and Hungary.
Wow, I'd love to partake in that.
You want to eat some chocolate?
I would love to eat some chocolate for free by doing a Rubik's Cube solve. Imagine paying for chocolate with a solve.
So you missed out on Pennsylvania Championships?
I did.
Yes, where we were literally in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Location of the Hershey company that makes Hershey chocolate.
And? I mean,
I've been there. There's
there.
chocolate everywhere.
Oh, that I know.
At the registration, you would get just a piece of chocolate.
Oh, Dan was close to the 1-1s.
Hey. Shout out Dan Patch.
Said hi to the stream.
Dan P.
Dan P.
I don't know. I don't pronounce it that well.
Pastushkov.
Pastushkov.
Yeah.
It's a Danish thing.
Oh, it's just blind stuff. Don't worry about it.
I love this. I love this dynamic of blind solvers just sitting in the corner at every competition
and then doing like some group world record and like it being way more reacted towards than like an official solve. Yeah, for those of you who are wondering, nothing actually happened officially. It's just like a bunch of world-class blinders doing like a Team Factory style solve, and they probably got a really good result.
It's probably also insane.
It's probably also really, really, really good, but nothing official.
Yeah.
Oh, nice 53, Nick.
Never done in Germany, UK, and Denmark. I've also seen it in the Czech Republic, and I've seen it in Hungary. So I just
gotcha.
assumed Germany, and I apologize for making that assumption. Dynavendo, I am not going to Euros.
All right, so the situation with Euros for me is my airline that is supposed to take me is currently on strike and filing for bankruptcy. So long story short, it's looking like a very slim chance that
Like
I'm going to
an
go
L?
to Euros. Which is
Like
like,
an
what?
An L.
Yeah, it's looking like an L. And I think I'm just going to take it. Let's be real. Like, I'm not going to spend exorbitant amounts of money just to get across the pond, you know what I mean? Like, I've been there. It's just more square one rounds. Like, I can do that. I have one 30 minutes away from my house. New Brunswick. But yeah, it's...
That registration opens today, right?
Oh.
You should check, because
should.
it's a 65-person competition. It will
Yes.
fill up instantly.
Yes. But yeah, point is, I'm unable to go to European Championships. I'm very sorry to anybody who was looking forward to seeing me there. And good news for anyone who was looking forward to me not being there, I guess. Any derpy haters. But anyway.
Shout out Zach Garber.
Zach Delegate Garber.
So, Zach, you may be looking at this later. Congratulations on getting married. I hope you and your wife have a fantastic marriage. I use a stickered 5x5 Jonathan Cuber. I use a Volk 5.
Really?
Which apparently is now discontinued.
Wait,
That
what?
cube is, yeah, every Volk cube's discontinued.
I thought it was just the Volk 2s.
It's all of the Volk.
Whoa, that's kind of absurd. Oh.
It's too big. The box is too big. The box is too big. Big box. Go get one of the Logitech
We're undergoing
boxes.
some technical changes. We're doing trial and error tactics over here.
Hold up. Can we take a picture for the gram?
For the gram,
Hey,
I would
chat.
love to take a picture for the
Can
gram.
I take a picture for my Instagram with you guys? But it has to be.
watch them all say no.
It has to be the same. It has to be the same emote in all of chat because I've got Twitch chat open on the side here.
What do you want? What emote do you want to do?
I feel like Kappa is the emote that.
Kappa. Okay.
I like Kappa.
We are now calling out the final
Oh, there we go. Nice.
group for blue and group for
There we go. Can I get some Kappas in the chat? You ready?
All right, folks. We need Kappas in chat in 3, 2, 1 for the Instagram post.
expecting to compete in
Hold up.
5x5.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but
Just turn around with me.
Now
And
is your last and final opportunity to do so. Please go up and submit your cubes on the blue and red.
I love it.
sheet.
wow,
Thank you so much.
we're such cool people. Kappa.
Kappa's in the chat.
Yeah, guys, we got you guys. Try to find your name in the Instagram story. It'll be a fun little game. Look,
And you guys can
we're-
see some of the setup that we're using to cast a stream.
It's kind of funny.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Nothing I wouldn't do.
We're waiting for the next group of 5x5 right now, so
Indeed.
we don't have that much going on as well.
We're just vibing.
We're 5-in.
For 5x5 bin.
I love it.
It's a stretch, but you know what? You gotta stretch. Otherwise, how are you gonna get your PBs?
Did your phone just go off?
Yeah, I think that was me.
Oh, you got email.
Email.
No problem. So
You're fine.
We got 5 blind going on at the same time right now.
Yeah, I ran into Stanley going in that direction, and I wished him good luck. And that's all we can really do. It's not really being streamed because it's a very sensitive, quiet event.
Also, because it's in a completely separate room in the venue, and we only have so many cameras.
Yeah, and setting up a stream is hard enough in one room.
Of the cameras that we have, 2 of them are currently sitting in a bag in Calgary, lost.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude. This is supposed to be a 4-camera setup.
Whoa.
But we only have 2 cameras. Plus the caster cam.
Right.
Because WestJet lost Mitch's bag. Which
Damn.
had cameras
That
and
is-
SD cards and
that's so
batteries and a bunch of
unfortunate.
other equipment.
Damn.
But we were able to make the stream work. So, shout out Mitch, shout out Calvin for getting the stream going.
Mitch and Calvin are warriors
We're super duper happy.
on the front lines of the stream. Stanley world record, perhaps? Eye emoji? I agree. I think if anybody,
I mean,
most likely is Stanley.
I would assume he's literally the only person.
if
Like,
anyone,
When you
And
think about
also-
world-class people as being able to win the world championship, I think the list for 4 and 5 blind is one person.
Yep.
It's-
That's how far ahead he is. That's just who Stanley is. Yeah, no.
Which Logitech headphones are you using? Pro gaming headset. There's a logo of TSM and Gamers 2 and Navi on the side. So, shout out TSM, my favorite League of Legends team when I was a high schooler. Do you have any advice for learning cube shape parity?
Oh,
Is
cube
it
shape.
literally what I think it is, which is go shape by shape and just straight memo each shape?
Well, no. There's you can do that, which in the end will get you the same result. But what's better to do is learn it in such a way that you like intuitive. I prefer slice count. I think learning it by slice count would be smart because then you're like understanding at the very basic level like how you are switching parity for each shape. Because like what parity is doing is
There's a
parity-
number of slices, right?
Yeah,
Even
it-
or odd.
No, it's not number of slices. It's just number of swaps. Like
Yeah.
if you have parity, the amount of swaps you have to do to solve the cube is odd. And then if you're in cube shape and you just do one slice that switches an odd amount of swaps, that's switching parity. So like 3 corners and 3 corners, that's switching parity. So if you understand that basis, then CSP becomes a lot more intuitive. So does drinking water. But yeah, I just think like going in a tree-like fashion is very, very
That's
helpful.
smart. I think that's smart. So
Yeah.
if you have kite,
Ah.
so normally
this
it's just
question.
one slice.
So if I have kite, or with parity.
What do you do?
All right. So this is a fun little game. So basically, what you would think to do is just do CSP, then do cube shape, or just do like stuff.
Just do the
A
parity.
a non-parity solve.
Sure.
But what I think is faster, and I've done a lot, is do the cube shape, do the OBL first, and then do parity preserving OBL, which is only 7 slices optimal.
Is that a lot of slices or not a lot of slices?
7 is not that many slices in terms of the whole grand scope of the solve. So yeah, if I have something like this, or I mean like this is optimal 14 solved with the equator, but if I wanted to force an even amount of swaps, I can only do it in 7 slices. Right now this is an even amount of swaps. You can do it, Keith. You're smart. Look like Jake. What are you doing? Yeah. See, it's no parity. Yeah, and they're describing it in the chat. Sukhant, thank you.
So before I went on my sort of week-long trip to Europe before coming over here, I procrastinated by 30 minutes by finding my old Chi square one and solving it.
How do you feel?
I suck at square one.
You know what? It's okay to.
I have an official 10 and an official 14. Like 10 single, 14 average.
I can push you past the limit.
6 years ago.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I can do that anymore.
This is back when the Chi square one was brand new. I think I peaked at like 130th in the world with that 14 average.
Whoa.
It was a big deal back then.
That is wow. Okay. Best squad ranking ever for
It's
Keaton.
big boy solving.
What's your highest ranking ever? That you
What
have?
kind of stupid question is that? What kind of stupid question is that?
Keaton.
2.
Hi, Keaton.
Shout out Lucas Etter, who is actually not here at this competition. I
he
miss
signed
Lucas.
up?
No, he's never signed up. But shout out Lucas Etter.
Keaton's
What's
squad
your highest ranking?
I'd have to go and look it up, honestly.
Yeah?
It evades me. It'll lose my memory. Maybe chat can remind you. I don't know.
It's 543,
Nah, that's my current 3x3 PR single.
589. What's the square? What's the square one you got?
You don't know what I got?
I don't remember the number off the top of my head. I just remember the reaction. Like you had a little button on your shirt,
It wasn't like a
and you went like, "Oh!" And
It's not like an elevator button.
Sam Young was your judge. I remember everything about your world
Yeah,
record
you remember everything
except the number.
You got the 10th in the second round. I believe
549.
No, you cheated.
Well, I did. Shout out Nico Cuber in chat.
Nico, you're amazing, but you helped Keaton cheat.
Sheesh.
No. Okay. Well, anyway, now you know. I mean, wait, 726. Oh wait.
Is it 726 or 729?
Bro, watch me.
It's probably 726.
Watch me remember your times better than you do.
I tend to block that solve out
okay,
out of my head.
Okay. Oh, here we have
That's
standing Huber.
No, that's Varun Mohanraj.
Yes. I talked to him yesterday. He's really nice.
We actually mixed him up with Samir earlier, and then I was talking to him just casually off the stream, and I was like, "Yeah, we actually mixed you up with Samir." Oh, he messed up a slice during a. Oh, jeez, that solve's over.
The solve is dead.
Oh my! He just DNF'd.
Damn, he just is like.
He took the L.
Wow.
Honestly, like it would take me 15, 20 seconds to solve that.
Yeah,
like,
no, he's like, yeah, the solve is over. Like it's just like, yeah. Dude. I hope that's like, I hope he has good, like 3 good solves or something. Right.
I don't think Samir is on staff for this competition, or if he. Oh, Samir is on staff. Shout out Caleb Hoover. So we're going to take a minute right now. We've got 2 seminars that are going to be happening at this competition later. And the 2 people that are in charge of the seminars, Tommy Cherry and Sam Richard, are going to be giving you guys a quick rundown and elevator pitch of their seminars to tell you guys a little bit about them. We're going to bring on Tommy Cherry first. If you want to scoot on back right here, Daniel. You want to hand over a headphones.
Please. One of those?
No, this one. We're going to have to share headphones.
Okay. There you go.
Tommy Cherry, how you doing?
All right. Hello, I'm doing well. Pretty hyped to get the seminar and having a fun time overall here at this comp.
How have your results been so far?
Not too great. I mean, yesterday.
Just at a 1475 and blindfolded, by the way. I just want to remind you.
great.
Okay, the reason for that was that. Oh, sorry, I'm like not in frame.
Squishy.
Yeah. Hey, everyone in chat.
Coordinating.
Yeah. So the reason I wasn't too happy about that was just because it was a really easy scramble. So I was like really hoping for world record, but it was close. Hoping for that later today, or maybe in finals on Sunday. That'd be cool. But
Wishing you the best of luck.
yeah, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about this seminar tonight. What's the title, and what's a quick 1-minute elevator pitch about what you're going to talk about?
Yeah, so the seminar is called The Future of 3x3 Blindfolded, New Theory and Recent Advancements. I'm giving it with my friends Noah Swore and Elliot Kobolansky, who are also very competitive three-blinders. We're mainly going to talk about a few main techniques, namely pseudo-swapping, floating, and LTCT. We're first going to explain what they are, because of course they're not very familiar terms to many people. We're going to talk about why they matter and what they entail, pretty much how we apply them to 3-blind solve, so you can see what 3-blind looks like at a high level, and maybe even some people watching can use some of the techniques themselves eventually if they find the techniques interesting.
Wow.
So
That's some pretty high level stuff. Like the deep end of the pool.
yeah, we've been really trying to find a good way to make it understandable for people who don't do a lot of blind. We're trying to make it appeal to a wide audience. We're definitely hoping so.
Man, I mean, obviously there's the first level of like literally teaching people the most advanced techniques, but what you're talking about, trying to make it accessible.
Yes.
And in particular, making it accessible in a way that really hooks people in. I'm really excited to see that seminar, and I hope you guys have a great turnout tonight.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to start out with a brief overview on how 3x3 blindfolded works before getting too into the advanced things. So we're going to try not to jump too much. Yeah, exactly. Don't go 0 to 100 when, yeah.
Yeah, so thanks so much. We're really excited to see your talk tonight. And yeah, obviously we'll be streaming things live here on twitch.tv/TheCubicle stream, so make sure you guys are tuned in at home as well. Thanks so much, Tommy.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. We're going to bring on the other seminar speaker for tonight. We've got Sam Richard. We're going to bring him on real fast. So if you don't mind holding these, you can put them around your neck if you want, or you can hold on to it. It's really up to you.
Okay.
So do you mind telling the audience at home right now? We got about 160 people watching right now. So what's your name and what's the name of your presentation?
I am Sam Richard. My seminar tonight is on my solving journey. I have an inspiring story where the Rubik's Cube saved and changed my life academically and socially. I'm here tonight to share my story and that I am a Rubik's brand ambassador.
Nice. Do you have any quick little sneak peeks as to what we might be expecting tonight from this type of journey?
I have a brain disorder that I was born with, and I have overcome so many obstacles in life that when I first had my competition back in 2014, I realized my story resonates with so many in the cubing community.
Wow, that sounds pretty inspirational. We're really excited to hear that tonight.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to add at this point?
Stay tuned.
Awesome. Well, you guys can also check out Sam's seminar tonight. Again, stay tuned to twitch.tv/TheCubicle stream. Seminars will be happening after dinner, which is going to be happening after the conclusion of the competition. Thanks so much, Sam. We look forward to hearing your seminar tonight.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. We're going to scoochy. And we're going to be moving on to some more groups of 5x5 here. We're starting to get some people moved on. At the same time, we should be moving on to a new pair of casters in just a couple minutes. So we want to make sure that you guys have a great sampling of all of us.
We know you're tired of us. But yeah, let's see. What kind of lineup do we have for the 5x5 round so far? Who's winning?
Yes, shout out Jeremy Bannock down in chat. We will miss you guys. But we're going to be moving on right now to a new set of casters. Next up, we've got Dana Yee.
She's like, what?
And we'll also be having Michael Chai as well. So we're going to be transitioning over real fast, and we will see you guys fairly soon. So we're taking off, but don't worry, there's still tons of 5x5 and more action coming up.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the stream. I am Dana, and I'm here with
Michael Chai, welcome back, guys.
and we are, I believe, still doing 5x5. So Currently, no one is solving on the camera station, so unfortunately we have nothing to show you except for our lovely faces and this beautiful backdrop.
I believe we just actually, this is the last group of 5x5, and some of the people are on their last solves. I do see Luke Garrett. I believe he's on the blue stage. He might be doing one of his last
He
few
is
solves.
on a non-camera station, so again, unfortunately nothing to show. Except empty stations.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, I did see some other fast people that were competing earlier that are not submitted yet. We just had Varun Mohan Raj. I'm not sure. He's actually about to come up to the red station right now. We should be able to pan him up if that's possible.
Solving.
So Varun is from my local area, the NorCal region, and he is going for sub 50s. I'm not sure how he's doing so far. Hello, everyone in chat. Yes, and just to remember, guys, you still have a chance to do cubing at home 5x5 attempts. Make sure that you scramble it as accurately as possible so that it is a fair experience for everyone.
Okay, let's see. Someone says Michael Wave. Packer Frank Cuber says hi, guys. What's up, guys? Hi to all the people saying hi.
Hello, everyone.
I feel like I can't see. I'm like,
Yeah, come in closer. No, we should just like come in closer. Like, we're very small on the
I
screen.
know.
All right, so Varun, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Varun is doing his centers right now. I don't think he does Yao. But it kind of looks like
I think
Yao.
Varun is the only cuber I've seen that stands when he solves.
Yeah, he has a tendency to stand. I don't recall any other cubers in the United States that is fast that stands.
Maybe I should try it. Maybe you get a different vantage point by standing above your cube
He's
instead of
definitely
solving
used to it.
behind it. Yeah, that's true.
I would be tired, to be honest. I prefer
Yeah.
sitting, for sure. Matty used to
Oh,
stand.
no.
Yeah, he sits now. That's true.
It's because he's tall now.
Fleischman stands. Yeah, but J-Fly's retired, so that doesn't count.
I think some of the people who are standing were shorter, which makes more sense. You're
Yeah.
closer to the table.
Totally
If you're like
valid.
6'5", you're like
yeah, that's
can't
like
see your
one.
cube
That's
or
like
the
1/4 of
timer.
your body.
Exactly.
Maddie can't stand it anymore.
Does
Wow.
anyone know
Okay.
that TikTok sound that's like, I'm 24 and I can't take it anymore.
Arthropod Gym, is that yeah, how's it going, Arthropod? Thank you for driving my friends.
Challenge, stopper. Drink a sip of water. You should always drink a sip of water.
Gatorade.
I'm
So-
personally not a huge fan, but
This type of drink or Gatorade?
Gatorade.
Gatorade. So do you like Powerade?
No. I guess I don't like sugary drinks. So,
That's fair.
what can we look forward to later? So tonight we have 6x6 and 7x7 finals, so those should be pretty interesting. I think a few people could podium or win, so it's interesting to see a title up for grabs.
Yeah, I think 6x6 and 7x7 right now, it's Ben Way is currently the favorite to actually lock it up. Kevin Hayes is always a dark horse, as you know. You got Patrick Ponce. Some other things that you got going on later. We're actually, as we're finishing up 5x5, if I'm not mistaken, we're about to start one-handed. Some prominent people to note in one-handed. For example, we got the Hong Kong, one of the fastest cubers around, Antonio Kam Ho Tung. And yeah, that's going to be coming up next. I think we should look at some of the cubing at home 5x5 results. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So it looks like Jacob Noakes with a 54.19 average. Unfortunate that he wasn't able to make it. He is quite fast at 5x5. I remember meeting him at some online comps. We do have Brendan Dunnigan, 58.14. And Max, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I'm just going to say Max Xiong.
Yeah.
Like close enough. But those are the top three and all sub 1.
A sub 1 podium.
What do you think 59, what is 59 for 5x5 right now? What would that place?
Let's see how
Let's take a
this-
look. So if we looked at the 5x5 WCA Live, if it's not updated. If you got a 59, you would
You'll
place
be-
24th.
Yeah.
Wow, that's... Oh, yeah, so Dana, you're at, what was that?
It was a terrible average. I got a 106. average because solving any cube before 9 a.m. should be a crime.
I can completely understand. Oh,
Yeah.
we got, is that, that's not Ari, right?
Which
That's
one?
Ari? Ari they cut their hair?
Ari.
Oh.
Reds,
Oh,
what's
dang.
Peterson, I think.
Yeah, so Ari is quite good at 4 and 5x5 as
Used to
well.
have very long hair, so it took a second to recognize, and I think the mask never helps.
Never helps. It was
Yeah.
hard to recognize the blinders because they had the mask and
the
they had the
blindfold.
blindfold.
Exactly, exactly.
So I believe Ari does Yao. It looks like Ari was doing Yao earlier.
I was not watching close enough to see.
Yeah. He has practice for this Elo. Your username is Elo13. Is your chess Elo 1300? Is the real question.
No, it's 13.
Oh, so
It's just 13.
oh no. Is your Elo really 13? I need clarification. I really hope it's not.
And also for a couple people who just joined when we were bringing up the cubing at home, there's a competition online happening onside, that's not a word, parallel to, I guess, this competition.
Coinciding?
Coinciding?
Concurrent to.
Concurrent, that's the word.
Yeah, concurrent.
I believe it's !compete if you want to get more information, and I don't remember the website.
It is at the Cubing at Home website, and
Okay.
for the most part, except for events that I believe were held yesterday, the schedule is quite reflective, so we will be holding the events similar to the same time that we're holding events here.
555 blindfolded group 2. That's 555 blindfolded group 2.
Alongside is the word I was looking for. You know,
Alongside,
sometimes,
yes.
sometimes you have such an extensive. No, it's not because I know a lot of words. It's because my brain just decided to turn off for a bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What does ELO stand for? What does it stand for? Actually?